Jai Mata Di, dear students. Today I am going to talk about main engine performance. Main engine performance and even auxiliary engine performance. But before talking about performance, I want you to remember one thing, that is that we calculate performance of our engines every day in our day-to-day life. What we do is, we know when we get a new Activa bike, it used to give us an average of 55 kilometers per liter. You put 1 liter petrol and you'll get average of 55 kilometers. That was good enough. Then now that my Activa is now say 7 years old, I know it is giving me an average of only 35 kilometers per liter. But once I take it to mechanic and get my engine overhauled, make it as new as possible, and I again see the performance going up to say 52 kilometers per liter. Good for me, right? Now, this is what is your engine performance. You know that the average is going down, which means same amount of fuel is being burnt, but the same amount of power is not being generated. So something is wrong. That is what we do on ship as well. Because owners are spending a lot of money on fuel. And what they want is that if I given you this much fuel to burn, in this much fuel, I want you to cover this much distance. But if at all your engine is not working properly, you as an engineer are not taking care of the engine, not maintaining it properly, then in this much fuel you will cover only this much distance. So owner is losing a lot of money out here, he doesn't want that. And that is why good operational engineers are required. On a ship, when it comes to main engine, every month we take up performance. What we do is, we increase the main engine RPM to the maximum wherever we have been taking before. That means we increase the load to that point where we have taken the performance before, so that we can compare it. Right? So suppose earlier we were taking performance at say 85% load. So now also we will increase the main engine RPM so that we get 85% load. Now when we have 85% load, at that time we are going to see all the exhaust temperature of main engine unit, lube oil pressure kitna hai, then we will see what is the exact RPM that we are getting, how much fuel has been consumed, how much cylinder oil has been consumed. Not just that, how much is the pressure being generated inside the engine. Because at the end of the day, it is the pressure which is important. And then we draw everything, a lot of things that I will tell you over here, and then we get, okay, this unit is generating this much power, this unit is generating this much power, this unit is generating this much power. And then when we have this comparative analysis, we compare it with results before and also with the new one. When the engine was new, we have got those shop trial results as well. So we get a very good idea of what is happening in the engine, and if something is going wrong, we get a very good idea of, oh, this unit exhaust temperature is going up. So I have got this last 5 months record. Earlier it was 370 degrees centigrade for number 1 unit. Now it has gone to 405 degrees centigrade. Something is wrong somewhere, because slowly it is increasing. I see that this engine at this much load used to consume say 175 gram per kilowatt fuel, but now when it was new, but now it is consuming 195 gram per kilowatt hour. Something is wrong somewhere. Though the engine is 5 years old, but this much increase in consumption, something is wrong. Something is wrong with my engine. I have to find it out. Clear? So that is what performance is all about. We do the same for even auxiliary engines, that is a 4-stroke engine. When I talk about main engine, that is a 2-stroke engine that I am talking about on ship. And when I talk about auxiliary engine, I am talking about 4-stroke engine. So every month we take performance of all the 3 generators as well. And then we compare it and see whether all are working fine or not. If something is wrong, then we have to rectify it, whether by overhauling or whatever procedure we have to take. Copy it, guys? Now let's come to the point. I told you guys that when we take performance, we calculate, we find out how much is the pressure being generated inside. And how do we do that? We do that with the help of an indicator cog. What is it? Suppose, now this is a liner. This is a cylinder block. In between I have got your exhaust valve fitted over here. Mind right? Over here is your piston. This is your piston rod. Okay guys. Now out here, whatever pressure is being generated over here, if I cut a small hole, sorry, not over here. And I put a valve and then I put a cock like this, which has got threads. This is indicator cock. Basically it indicates the condition inside. So what happens if there is a pressure, whatever pressure is inside, it is acting till over here. So when you open this valve, of course pressurized gas is going to come out, right? If you put an instrument over here like this and it has got a spring inside, so whatever pressure acts, it acts on the spring. So when the piston is moving up and piston is moving down, the pressure is increasing and decreasing on the spring, right? So what will happen? This spring will move up and down, and if I connect a pointer with this, if I connect a pointer with this spring, so when this spring moves up and down, this pointer will also move up and down, right guys? And if I connect a pencil over here with this pointer, say a pencil, so I can get how much up and down it is going on a piece of paper. Say I'll get lines like this. This is what is indicator cock, and there is this indicating pressure instrument fitted by which we can know what is the condition inside. Also this indicator cock is used whenever we start the engine. Before that we give only compressed air in the engine while keeping this indicator cock open when we are starting the engine, only for 2-3 revolutions. So all the gases or if any water is there accumulated inside anything, it comes out and it safeguards the engine as well. Copied? So indicator cock has got two purposes. First of all, during the starting, when the engine is running only on air for 2 to 3 RPM, it removes all the exhaust gas if any water vapor is accumulated over here from inside the combustion chamber, and also it helps us in indicating the condition of the combustion chamber, how much is the pressure and everything. Copy guys? Now this is important. Now this is a very basic way I have tried to explain, because I do not think so this is needed. Fine guys? But as a layman you ought to know that this is how it happens.